Today we're going to be presenting our project CarboClear which we made for this hackathon. So CarboClear is a website that helps make sustainability simpler. So I'll just click on get started. I'll put in my email, my name, my password is just anything, and here I'll have to put the code of my country. So I live in India, so for me it will be IN for India. So once a user registers, they can see their dashboard. Here they can see their carbon footprint, their place in the leaderboard, their tasks and their activities. So I'll just click on carbon footprint to give you an example. So here in emissions, let's say I traveled by airplane and it was quite a large distance of 850 kilometers. Then I'll click on go and it will calculate my carbon emissions, and as you can see I used quite a few on it, quite a less distance on it. And let's say that I traveled another, because that was quite a small distance. Let's say that I traveled another and this time it was around 1,000 kilometers. Then I'll click on go and you can see that this time I used quite a lot of carbon for it. And now let's say that I also traveled by car, and for car it was a fairly decent distance of 50 kilometers, and I used 2 liters of fuel in it, and there were also 2 passengers. Then I'll click on go. It will also calculate my emissions, which is just 0.05 tons, and as you can see I've used 0.13 tons. Now let's say that I want to offset it, and I have done it by cycling to work or school for around a month or so, like a decent period of time. And as you can see I have offset quite a bit of carbon by doing so, by limiting the amount I have used by cars and stuff. And my carbon footprint is just 0.05 tons. So this is how someone can track their carbon footprint. Now let me show you the tasks. So this is the task of planting a tree. So what I will do is mark is done. I'll click on it, upload image. This uses a TensorFlow AI model to check whether or not the image is related to images about the task. And for this example I'm just using this image of a potted plant, as this is just an example run. And I'll click on proceed, and as you can see now I'll be able to see that my planted tree is done, and I'm actually even number 1 in India. And this also uses AI. So if I, for example, use reusable plates and utensils, proceed, then it will say please upload a better image of you completing the task. So it does not work. And now if I check my position on the leaderboard, I am globally I'm number 3rd, but if I check on the national leaderboard I'm number 1 too. Nishit Jha, you can suck it. Then let's start a new activity. Let's say that I want to travel from New Delhi, India, India to Mumbai, India. So this uses an OpenAI model. This uses the OpenAI GPT-3 model to suggest us eco-friendly ways. So let me show you.